I can tell you right now, what's going to be the fall of the Illuminati is one thing. It's going to be called greed. Because they're greedy. I'm going to show you how they're greedy. You think they got enough cameras in this granite? Maybe about 50,000 cameras. Easy. But you see, they're greedy. And they've always been greedy. Because they're nothing but a bunch of money grubbing snakes. And sellouts. What they do is, they sell people out like me and my uncle Vito. And the problem is, with all these cameras that they already have, they're so greedy that they will do something just out of spite that will really rub me the wrong way. After having all these cameras in here, lights coming out of granite, you got to think about it. The most expensive granite in the world is right here. Okay? The most expensive. I'm telling you the most expensive because it's got so many cameras, it's crazy. But the biggest problem with greed is because they have a plant here, but they decided to put cameras on this plant too, when they only have 50,000 of them next to it. So they decided to add another couple more in here, just out of spite. And that was their downfall, is greed. Greed is what's going to kill them. And greed is going to suck them right in. And that's the biggest issue. They're good manipulators and good at hiding things. Don't get me wrong. These guys are professionals. They're professional killers. They are the best of the best. They have the best of the best. They have everybody for everything. If they want you dead, you'll be dead in a heartbeat. Simple as that. You'll be done in 2 seconds. You will not be able to hotbox with them. These guys they are what they are. And, I used to work for them. I know exactly how they work. And I've done some things for them too. I know what time it is. And it's, it's a cutthroat business, I will tell you that much. And they eliminate issues and liabilities as well. But you can't cross certain people. Because if you do, you're bound to run into a dead end sooner or later. And you never might know who the dead end might be. Because shit comes back. And that's what happens when you work for somebody, you make them tons of money, and in the end they stab you in the back. But without telling you that they had a problem with you from the gate, but smiled in your face, and of course, laughed in your back, that they were going to kill you instead. Yeah, they got pretty close. Many times. But I could have done the same thing to them, but I don't backstab people. Because that's bad business. And if you do bad business, you're going to have bad business. And I'm going to be bad business. Because I'm going to be the worst fucking nightmare. You think Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street? No. Hatter's Block is fucking worse than the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm going to make it the fucking Twilight Zone nightmare of their lives. Because tonight, it's going to be a bloodbath. And you're going to see people running and screaming in hatters tonight. Is how bad I'm going to hit them on the internet. And that's just a figure of speech. Don't take the words literally. It's going to be a massacre on the internet of shooting evidence on them and their tactics. So I could eliminate the competition like I always did in my life. Because that's how you win. You eliminate the competition. And I'm going to eliminate my competition. Pretty sick, huh? Yeah, they're a sick group of individuals, I tell you. There's some real thirsty, blood-drinking mother lovers, I tell you that much. I mean, come on. You see this shit? I mean, really? Really? This is something that when people say really, you can say really for. This is really. Really? Really? Yeah, really. It's really bad. Really, really, really. Super really. Really. And not to mention that my air conditioner comes on whenever I talk or say things. Yeah, I had to hit the fuse box on it because every time I say something, when I talk, they listen. I'll tell you that much. And I can prove that easily with that Chucky shirt I've been putting up. Because I was talking about Chucky the day before and then find that brand new Chucky shirt just staring at me saying killer. And yeah, they make me seem to be a killer too. This is the sad part. Because last time I got off the North Hollywood bus, when I got off the bus, I was a little bit late packing my bags, so I was telling the guy, hey, I need a minute or two to pack my bags. He all of a sudden makes a phone call after copping attitude with me. And he starts yelling at him, I thought you guys were going to be here and arrest him already. He could have killed everybody on the bus, this and that. I was like, son of a... Are you fucking serious? Did he just say what I just think he said? Now I know why the time before that, or the couple times before that there were 4 cops waiting for me to get off that bus and entrap me and gave me a ticket. But somehow I can't find that ticket no more for some odd reason. But I remember the guy saying, what is the Illuminati chasing you? I was like, what? So yeah, they did entrap me. And they do make me seem to be the bad guy. And that's what people do, involved with the manipulation, of course. But it's a good thing I can't find that ticket and they can't find it on the computer. Because if I do, I'm going to use that as a case against them, of course. And I'm going to wind up suing that train station, of course, for defamation of character. Because what he did that day was entrapment. And whoever he called, I got the damn tap card for that. And that's that ass, if you know what I mean. Everything's recorded. Everything's watched. Everything's done through radio frequency. So no matter what, Secret Service is going to catch your ass through satellite and watch all you cars with your head chopped off, driving around in circles, committing crimes left and right. And my insurance, or the building's insurance, they do cyber terrorism. So I'm going to make sure I find every single computer crime you guys committed. Because I got all the cell phone serial numbers, FCC IDs, and everything else. Not to mention recordings, pictures, videos, Google Chromium bug, data, and much more. Like I said, I got too much evidence. I'm full of evidence. Like, over full. Like too much for TV. But they didn't stop at this. Now you can probably hear my neighbor upstairs. He's running around with a magnet. He's running around a magnet. He's me around the house all day. And that's how he knocks me off the internet. But they usually use planes. I mean, eight aircrafts in 8 minutes. Is that a little bit ridiculous, you think? Is that a wasting of taxpayer dollars, maybe? I think just a little bit. I wonder if they're telling the taxpayers what they're doing. Not only for your facilitation of a torture of a Jewish man, but using a FCC unlicensed device that violates frequency codes that you failed to report at City Hall on 6 calls that are recorded already. And I got the recordings. Yes, I do. I'm smart, not stupid. And I got screenshots of the pictures of the phone call. Not smart. Because I keep everything. Because I know he who hesitates masturbates. Or the Illuminati just pays him not to come. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, they're quite doozy. Now, there's 4 ways you could test cameras out. First things first, with the app to check if it's got frequency in it. They tested positive. Not only did they pass the shining lights coming out of the granite, but the blur that cameras give. And identical to every other camera I've been finding in the TVs and much more. So let me show you a couple and get you interested. Let me show you this other one. Yeah, they're here too, of course. Alright, of course. Now, this has been here for about 15 years, 13 to 15 years. So that means they've been screwing me over, and they gave me a criminal record for nothing, because they've been frauding. Now, we'll go on that carpet later, but I'll really trip you out if I did go there, right? Just look at the ground, okay? Just concentrate on my ground. You might see shining cameras coming out of it, because, yeah, they damn well do that too. They're very sick individuals, and they will do anything to win. Especially make my camera move the wrong direction when I'm perfectly still, like they've been doing. Do you see how the camera's getting real blurry right now? Real distant for some reason. I had probably 10,000 guests in my house within that time. I could get every one of them to sue the government for this, the LAPD, who are the only ones that come and do something when I find the surveillance and not call nobody because they're looking through the cameras watching everything. How about this one in the corner? You're gonna see a couple, three together, 3 shots. I think I believe they're right there, somewhere right here. You'll see them. They kind of shine out amongst the others. Unless you're smart enough to take them out, which probably not, because they're very greedy. I told you. They do not listen. They're too big-headed, is what it is. Now you probably heard that noise stop, and that's because I got their ass right now. See it? Is the picture getting clear? Is the picture getting clear? I believe that's it, but let me double check. I'll let you know. I'll confirm it if I can. It kind of looks like it, but we'll be able to tell. Hold on. Somewhere right here. I doubt they took it out because they're not that smart. They're greedy. They wouldn't take it out. But they might have. You never know. I'll tell you one thing, I don't see it. So they could have took it out. Oh, we got a winner. Where are they? Usually they really shine out. They might have took them out. No, it's not that far up. I don't see him. Yes, it did take him out. We got a winner. You see that one, Heidi? Comes in and out. See it? There it goes. The blur. It is there. There it is. You saw it blurring, circular. Because I saw it, so I know you saw it. You did see it. I saw it coming out too. I know you saw it. Try again. There she goes. It's gonna show out. Is that a blur? Is that a blur? Cause there's a winner, huh? Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. And we got ourselves a winner, right? I love it.